Morning guys, it's Sunday 29th of December. I've already been out for an hour and a half. I just nipped home because I needed to go somewhere, but yes, I've just gone out for another 4.5 hours. Today is a total of 6 hours riding, hour and a half steady, 3 hours a bit harder than that, and then an hour and a quarter tempo, and then 15-minute easy spin to finish, and then a 45-minute run off the bike. So yep, I'm all loaded up, ready to go. Got my bottles. I've got enough for about 4 hours there, so yeah, should be all right. Right, best go. Well, it's just gone 10:15. I've just done just over 3 hours on the bike, so nearly 90k. So yeah, I'm no, 3.5 hours I think, something like that. So I'm hoping to get about 160k in today. So yeah, it's turned out to be quite a nice day now. It was quite foggy this morning, quite cold. It was only 11 degrees when I set off, but it's about 18 degrees now. So yeah, it's quite a nice day now. Very little wind, which is good. So we'll get cracked on. Well, it's 11:30. I've just done 4.5 hours, so just an hour and a half to go. So yeah, should get 160k in by the time I get home. Then a little run. It's warming up nicely. It's 21 degrees, better than the 11 when it started. But yeah, bit of a good day. Well, that's 6 hours done and 161 kilometres. So quite pleased with that for a Sunday morning. So just get home, get changed. Sorry about that, drive's a bit bumpy, but yeah, just get changed, then go for my run. Good morning, it's the 5th of January, 8 weeks out from Ironman Taupo. I've got an hour and a half run. It's pretty miserable today, heavy showers, and even though we're supposed to be in summer, it is only 12 degrees. So yeah, going to get this done. Going on a little bit of a rolling road today, so yeah, a little bit of up and down, and we'll see how it goes. Well, just coming up to 3k into my run. The weather forecast for today was supposed to be in heavy rain and thunderstorms all day, but you know, 15 minutes into my run, the rain stopped, sun's come out, and it's got quite warm. So probably start raining again shortly, but it's getting a bit too warm at the moment. Well, I've just run up Tavistock Road. Got to the end over the railway lines, turned left. Now I'm on to Coppertaroa Road, heading up to State Highway 1. It's about 3k up here, predominantly uphill all the way, and then take a left on State Highway 1 for about 20 metres, take another left down Heatherley East, and that's very undulating, and then back home. Well, just getting towards the top of Coppertaroa Road, and surprise, surprise, it started raining again. As you can see, it's proper raining now. Right, we just turned off State Highway 1 and just going down Heatherley East. It's probably only 3.5k down here before we get to State Highway 57. Now the sun's come out and it's turned warm again. Morning everybody, it's February the 1st, about 8 o'clock in the morning. Just out for a 3.5 hour ride this morning. It's 4 weeks out from Ironman New Zealand, so yeah, the training will start ramping up pretty shortly. Tomorrow I'm heading down to Wellington for the Wellington 100 triathlon, which is pretty much a T100 distance event. 2k swim, 80k bike and an 18k run. So yeah, just a nice steady 3.5 hour ride today. Yeah, it's a bit overcast at the moment, 19 degrees, but the forecast's supposed to get better. Hoping it's like this tomorrow, not too hot. Well, that's 2 hours done, just another 1.5 hours to go. It's turning out to be quite a nice day. It's not quite as grey as it was initially, but it's up to 21 degrees now, so quite nice. Hi everybody, it's Thursday the 6th of February. I'll just give everybody a bit of an update on how things have gone the last couple of weeks. To be honest, not that great. Yeah, 2 weeks ago didn't do a lot of training at all for a whole week because suffered all week with migraines, which I do suffer with periodically, cluster migraines, so it's just one of those things. And then we had to head off for a few days due to a bereavement in the family. Got back, and last weekend I was entered for the Wellington 100 triathlon, PTO 100 distances. Really looking forward to it. So went down to Wellington, and yeah, it was quite windy actually. In the small bay, which is normally sheltered, the wind was just blowing straight into it, so we had sort of 35 km/h gusts. Made it really choppy for the swim. It was a 500 metre lap swim. First lap was challenging to say the least. Second lap I got halfway around it and just got hit by wave after wave after wave, couldn't breathe, panicked, and unfortunately had a panic attack, and yeah, day over, which I was absolutely gutted about. It's only the second endurance race I've abandoned in 17 years, so first triathlon I haven't finished, so yeah, pretty gutted at that. But I messaged my coach and he was really good about it, and yeah, so we've drawn a line under that. This week has been a bit of a testing week, so on Tuesday I had a 30-minute run time trial, 10-minute warm-up, 30 minutes at between 440 and 450 pace, then 10-minute warm down. And where we are in New Zealand at the moment, it's like a late summer, so it's turned really hot. So yeah, on Tuesday when I did the run, it was 29-30 degrees, so that was really challenging in itself. But yeah, that was very hard, I found. Wednesday had just a little half an hour kind of jog with 4 80-metre strides in, so that was good. Now Thursday on my schedule I've got a FTP test, which I'm not really looking forward to. I was told I can do either a 20-minute test or a ramp test, so I've gone on to Rovi and I'm doing the ramp test because it's quicker. Last time I failed pretty miserably at it, but it is what it is. Tomorrow morning, Friday, I've got a critical swim speed test, just see how my swimming's going. in the pool. Saturday, hour 45 run, and then Sunday I've got a big 8-hour session, bit of a race simulation, a sea swim, 6-hour bike, and an hour's run off the bike. So yeah, I'm just about to start this ramp test. So yeah, well, if I can get it going. Oh, here we go. So it's just loading. It's taking its time. Right, start working. Oh, here we go. 2, 1, go. Right. Welcome to the Rovi ramp test. Right, so disclaimer, expect your heart rate to peak towards the end of this test. Right, okay. So blah blah blah. So I think it's a 5-minute warm-up, and then getting into the ramp. So yeah. I do like using Rovi because as I'll show you, it is quite realistic. Well, that's it. I must say that was pathetically poor, but realistically it's no more than I expected with how my training's gone the last couple of weeks. So yeah, we'll just see how we go the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I can get a little bit more power back, hopefully, because it's only 3 weeks on Saturday is Ironman New Zealand. So yeah, the next week and a half is going to be hard, and then we should be into a 10-day taper, or between 7 and 10-day taper. So yeah, the build-up to this one hasn't been great, just through a variety of situations which out of our control, but all you can do is what you can do, isn't it? So yeah, I've just got 5 more minutes on the warm down, and then I'll upload the bad news to my coach. Morning everybody, it's Saturday 22nd of February, 1 week out from Ironman New Zealand at Taupo. Yeah, so into taper week now. I've just been down to Raumati to do a sea swim, which was mediocre, but it is what it is. Just out at the moment, 2.5 hour bike, and then a 40-minute run off the bike. So yeah, just pretty steady this morning. 20-minute warm up, and then some pickups, and then later on 2 20-minute just above tempo efforts with 5-minute recovery in between, then a steady warm down, and then onto the run. Well, I'm halfway through my first 20-minute threshold. Got 5-minute recovery after that, then another 20 minutes threshold, and then just a 20-minute warm down, and then go home. Well, that was the bike's done. Now I've just got a 40-minute run off the bike, which consists of 10-minute warm up, and then 6 1-minute tempo effort with 2 minutes recovery, and then just a 10-minute easy recovery back home. Well, we're just down to the last 10 seconds of warm up, and then the first 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, go. Just a steady jog for 2 minutes, and then back on with the second tempo. Ready to start the second tempo. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I'm just about to start my last 1 minute tempo. It's gone pretty good actually, better than I thought it would. You know, being I'm getting over the injury and disruption to training, but 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last one. Well, that's it all done. Just walking up the drive and training for the day's finished. So that's it for Saturday. Tomorrow I've got hour and a quarter steady run, so yeah, nothing crazy, so that should be good. If weather like this, it'll be quite warm, but yep, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Of February, 6 days out from Ironman New Zealand. So yeah, I've just finished work, yes, on a Sunday, and just going out for my little run, hour and a quarter, 15-minute warm-up, 45 minutes, a little bit harder, about 10 beats a minute, higher heart rate, and then 15-minute easy jog to back home. So yep, we'll get cracked on with it. Well, I'm just coming to the end of my 15-minute warm-up, and then 45 minutes just nice easy zone 2. So yep, we'll be cracking on with it in a minute. Well, that's run done and dusted. I'm just having a steady walk up the drive. It's only 50 meters, well, probably less than 50 meters from home. So yeah, that's today's training all done. So yeah, I'll have a look later to see what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow. I know there's a swim, but I'm not sure whether there's another run or a bike, but I'll have a look at my schedule, and that's done for Sunday. Hi guys, it's Monday the 24th of Feb, 5 days out from Ironman New Zealand. Just got an hour's bike to do today. Had a really good swim this morning, 2,800 metres. I had 4 100s, which I swam the fastest I ever have done, and very consistent. But I'm not a great swimmer, so I'm normally swimming about 205 per 100, which I know to most of you is so slow you'd probably drown, but yeah, that's what I normally am. And this morning I was doing 150s per 100, so really pleased with that, and it was consistent within half a second for each of the 4 100s. Then I had 2 200s, and there was 1 second difference between those two, so pretty pleased at that. But today, well, this afternoon, just got an hour bike, which is 20-minute warm-up, then 4 5-minute tempo efforts, 2 minutes recovery, and 10 minutes steady warm down, and that's Tuesday done with. Well, just starting the first of 4 5-minute tempo efforts. Pretty warm. It's 27.5 degrees in here. It's pretty warm outside as well, so yeah, it's hopefully it's going to be like this next weekend in Taupo. So hopefully training in this indoor heat should help a little bit. I'm just starting number 3. Hasn't been too bad at the moment. Getting a bit sweaty, but be up to 28 degrees in my little tent. Well, that's the 4th one done. Just 2 minutes warm down and then 10 minutes easy spinning, and then it's done.